Hey, hello, beautiful people. And if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. It's wonderful to have you here. Now, my channel is all about channeling messages, a page from the Daily Guidance book, and also a healing card. It's not an oracle card, it's a healing card. I pull the page and I pull the card without even being aware. I don't know what I've pulled until I show you. So we both see it for the first time when I absolutely go to it. Before I share today's channeled message, I want to just make sure that you are aware that this is a collective group message, so it may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, that's okay. You know what, leave today and maybe come back and visit me tomorrow. I would love to have you here. So let's deep dive into the message. Have belief in self and stop thinking about it. When you think about doing something new or that's uncomfortable for you, does your default thought go straight to I can't, or I don't know how to? And also, all the what if scenarios begin playing out in your thoughts. And of course, those thoughts often go to the worst case scenario. We don't ever go into the what if of, oh, it's going to really work out and it's going to be great. We always go to, oh my gosh, the worst thing that could possibly happen. And this is why it's so important, and that's why I say it's BS. You cannot predict the future, yet we tend to listen to the future with our what ifs, our thoughts. Isn't that amazing? Have you thought about it like that? And you know what? That's the first time that's come in for me. You can see, if you can see my eyes look up, and it's what I'm getting. It's like, yeah, we're actually, all our what if thoughts are predicting the future. And for some reason, we listen to that even though if we don't even believe in predictions, okay? Different perspective. I like it. Is that your truth of how it will actually happen? Or is it once again the BS, self-sabotage thoughts and the limiting thoughts that you put on self? Do you buy into what you think and not consider what you feel? Only when you're emotionally balanced can you feel your truth. So when this is balanced, you have the ability to logically look at any situation. When we're emotionally unbalanced, when we're in fear or we're afraid or scared or anxious, whatever that emotion is, it causes you to be unbalanced. And what that does is actually impact your ability to logically look at a situation. Take some time out and maybe even today do this exercise. Write a list of all the things you have done and achieved. And then what I want you to do is actually put a tick beside each one that when you looked at that task or that achievement or that goal, did you first go, I can't and I don't know how to? I want you to put a tick. You may be surprised what you find. You might find that there's quite a few ticks. What this does is at a logical and a visual level show you actually what you're capable of. It's just a brilliant tool. It's one that I use. It's a very simple tool. Sometimes we overcomplicate things and feel we need these big grandeur tools. Not always. They can be really simplistic ones, but it's about knowing you and what works for you and how you learn. Mine, I'm a very visual person. So for some of you like me, you may need to see things visually, right? You may just need to see them for your conscious mind to validate and acknowledge how strong, determined, courageous, intelligent you actually are on a daily basis, though. When you see it, it just reiterates and reminds you. It's a consistent reminder visually that you've got this. I'd suggest that you place it up on a wall as a constant reminder that you've got this and you can do whatever you want when you want it bad enough. Anything in life that you may have originally thought was difficult, but your determination overrid your fear, and it enabled you to achieve whatever that was, whether it be a goal, a dream, a fitness, a mindset, any goal. It doesn't matter what it is. When you focused on it and you said, shit, I'm not living life without achieving this or gaining this or getting this or buying this, whatever it is, you did it. And you did it because you're 100% focused and committed. So it just shows you, and you can prove to yourself that you can achieve whatever you want when you want it bad enough, and when you have the drive, the focus, and the determination. And even if it is a bit uncomfortable, you went over that and got over that uncomfortability and achieved. I always say, get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that means you're continuously growing. And who wants to become stagnant? Not a good feeling. Becomes very monotonous in life. We just do the same thing every day like mice in a mice wheel. So have belief in you and stop thinking about it. Stop thinking that you can't do something. As in a previous message, delete I can't. Okay, so let's dive into the daily guidance book. Before I read this out, you may like to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, just to center you back so you're ready to absorb the words from the message of the day from the Angel Guidebook. So, you see me giggle and I'm never surprised. It blows me away. Review what you've learned. Hence writing the list and doing the tick. You're reviewing what you've learned. When you were young, your parents probably asked you, what did you learn today? And you'd then recount some lesson from school. But even when you denied having learned anything, deep down you knew that you'd discovered something new. You gain wisdom from all life experiences, including the challenging ones. When you look back on painful events, stop and ask yourself, what did I learn? This question will help you see the gift within the situation, and you'll know that you didn't undergo anything in vain. Every circumstance teaches you patience, compassion, strength, and other valuable lessons. Take a moment to review the knowledge that you've gained lately. What did you learn yesterday? How about today? All lessons are valuable treasures that you can never lose, so enjoy and appreciate them. Thought for today. I see the gift within every experience, extracting what can be learned from each relationship and situation. Life, like a diver finding a beautiful pearl, I value my life lessons. This just cements the actual message of what I shared, writing a list and actually ticking it. But go that one step further and really review your life and celebrate all the things you have achieved. There is so much more that you have done that you just have not consciously maybe been aware of or celebrated. And when we do that, it really does empower us and inspire us and go, shit, you know what? I do good. And I do that every day. That's why I think in yesterday's video, I spoke about celebrations. And every day in my journal, I always write 3 celebrations. They don't have to be grandeur ones or big ones. They can be simple as, you know what, I stuck to my morning ritual. I did what I said I was going to achieve. I promised myself I would walk, and I walked. They're the little things. It's all the little things that make up massive growth. So take that in mind and remember, once again, review what you've learned. Okay, let's go on to the healing card, which is from the Universal Love deck. And they're beautiful cards. Enchantment. I haven't pulled that one for quite a while. So before I read the card, if you'd like to once again center yourself, so close your eyes, take a deep breath. Just so you can absorb the words from this message. Slow down, see and feel the love and beauty that surrounds you. Stop and smell the roses. Gaze at the stars and feel the breeze caress your face. Feel the glow of the sun and the earth beneath your feet. Think of someone and connect with them spiritually. Send your love and light and blessings. Observe nature and her changing seasons. Autumn leaves, a misty sunrise, dewdrops in the morning, the waves of the ocean, luscious blades of grass, a rainbow, a smile, a kind gesture, sincerity and love. In spite of all its madness, difficulty, pain and suffering, the world still is an amazing place. Life is amazing. The sky is amazing. The earth, the universe, the great cycles of life, death and rebirth, and you are amazing. Beautiful message to reiterate for you that you are amazing. And whatever your thoughts say that you can't and that you're not amazing, that's not your truth. They're thoughts. And thoughts, if you go to the word think in itself is an assumption. It's not truth. So really look at the words that you say and to self, and really look deeper in the intention behind those words. What does it mean when you say I can't? Are you saying to yourself, if you really want it, I'm dumb, or I can't be bothered, I'm too lazy? Really, what does I can't mean? What's the intention behind the word? Because when we start to really live consciously and be aware of what we say to ourselves, the thoughts, the words that come out of our mouth, the conversations that we have, how life changes. And you know, there are many times I still trip up. I say I can't, and I go, oh boy, Kat. And there was a recent something recent that I was looking at, and my thoughts went to the worst case scenario. I was playing out the outcome like a theatre production. And then a girlfriend of mine said, do you realise what you're saying? The outcome of what you're verbally saying to me is what you're going to attract, Kat. And I went, oh my goodness, I know this stuff. And yet I wasn't consciously aware of that particular situation, what I was having the scenario and playing it out in my thoughts. So I always love the feedback, and it's like, oh, thank you. Because I too always need a coach and need guidance, and my friends know that I only want the truth. Give me the feedback, give me the honest feedback. Don't give me the BS. Don't fluff my feathers. I don't want them fluffed, because I don't grow from fluffing. I grow from honest feedback. So maybe today, moving forward, that may be a perspective that you come from, because if people aren't speaking their truth and giving you honest feedback, how do you grow? How do you know what you're doing? How do you know it's someone else's perspective looking outward in that you often can't see because you're in it? So that's me for today. I hope that you gained something from today's message. If you enjoyed today's message and you'd like to hear more, I would be so grateful if you would subscribe to my channel and also click on the notifications bell, because then you'll be notified straight away as soon as I upload tomorrow's message. So please never forget that you matter. You matter. So always invest in you, as you are your most valuable asset. So have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.